Hi, welcome to Wood and Stuff Workshop. Today it's bitterly cold outside, but we're in the workshop, we've got the fire going and we've got a few jobs to do. So, see you in a second. So the first thing I'm going to do is hang this up, this tin sign. My daughter and a boyfriend bought me this for my birthday. And I've got just the place for that to go in here. Because we put the fire in and built the wall, but there's a lovely bare space there. There we go. So yeah, that fits there a treat. Before I start on the next job, I'll just quickly show you this. I said that I'd get a roller for the top of this stand here for my outfeed on my table saw. But instead of getting a roller, I managed to get the whole thing, whole stand, I think around £16. I managed to find this, and then obviously there was delivery on that, so all in all it was around £20. When I did my first ever bowl turning, well that's all I've done up to yet, I plan on doing some more turning soon. A few people mentioned how dangerous it was, but I used a spindle gouge for doing the bowl turning, and that's dangerous because it can snap off. So since then I bought a proper bowl turning gouge, so I should be a bit safer next time. So hopefully sometime soon I'll be using that. Next thing I want to do is put these up. These are like old machine lights, but I've rewired them. I've put LED lights in there and put new wires through with USB ends. The first one of these I'm going to put over here at the chop saw, because I've got that little lamp there that I have facing the chop saw. So I think first one is going to go and be fitted on there. Don't know if you can hear it outside, it's pretty windy and it's a cold wind, it's icy and cold out there and the wind is freezing. Right. Right, where have we got this plugged in? Oops! That's a load of screws I've got to pick up. That'll do the job. I only want it to make it easier when I line this up on the pencil lines and stuff. So I'm just loosening the bottom because this is really tight at the minute, just so I can slightly swivel the light to where I want it, because then I would be able to, if I find somewhere here to fit it, I can do the sharpening, but I could also turn it round if I'm doing lathe work there and put it near the lathe if I need it. Decided what I'm going to do is mount this one to the back of my robot that holds my chisels, the turning stuff. So I'm going to mount it on the back of there and have it so it can move about from on the back. That's the plan. I think that'll be pretty good on there, because I can move the robot about anyway to wherever I want it, and obviously the lamp as well. Right, and I have my USB connection that I put in on the sockets just behind here anyway. So yeah, that'd be great. One of the things that I'm working on at the minute in here is in, not the last video, the video before, I was chopping wood and the axe got stuck in a log, so I levered the handle and the handle snapped off. Like that. But as you can see, there's loads of woodworm in that, because I bought this second hand from a car boot sale. So what I'm doing is I'm making a new handle for it. I've never made one before, so what I did was go on the internet and I found that design there. This is a 32-inch pole axe based on Pennsylvania Railroad System specifications. So the design of this is going to be pretty old, I would have thought. But the wood that I'm using, I haven't got any ash, or I know some of them, they make them out of hickory, or there's a few that get made out of beech and stuff like that, but it's usually a hardwood anyway. But I haven't got any hardwood. So what I've got is some Douglas fir. And softwood is not really a good idea to make an axe handle out of. Douglas fir is supposed to be a little bit stronger. So I'm going to try that anyway. So up to now I've just roughed out on a bandsaw out of a piece of wood, and I just went on the measurements of here, marking out the lines, and then I just freehand linked up the marks. Like I say, all this up to there has been done on a bandsaw, but you have to be careful because I cut these corners off holding it on the bandsaw and taking it through, but you only want to be cutting right down at the bottom of the bandsaw blade and hold on tight to it so it doesn't pull it over, because obviously on the edge there's nothing supporting underneath. I've got to sort out the top here for going into the axe head, but I'll just do a bit more shaping on here with a spoke shave. Like I say, I've never done this before. Just seen the odd YouTube video, but yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I can always get a piece of wood in and make a hardwood one. But let's see how we go anyway. But when I use it, I'll be very cautious with it and keep an eye on it as well. So let's get the spoke shave. Right, I've got this clamp on here, this bit like mole grips. They are pillar drill drill bed clamps. That's what they are. They go through, they've got a bolt on them, they go through, and you put an end on there to sort of bolt them in position where you want them. You can get these off Amazon and eBay. They're quite a bit of money, I think. I think they're around £20–25 or so. But like that, it's handy for clamping a piece to a workbench or to a drill bed. So now we can use the spoke shave to take off. We're just trying to round off all the corners, make it nice to handle. When using the spoke shave, if you're unsure how the grain goes on there, because what you want to be doing is make the spoke shave go with the grain, not against the grain. So if you're having problems with it, you could try turning it round and go the opposite way, and if it runs better, like that, that's chattering a bit, so that's going against the grain. So turn it round. But you can use a spoke shave either way. You can go, you can push it away from you or pull it towards you. But all you want to do is keep trying to work with the grain. I'm just trying to get it nice and rounded, and so it feels good to hold. So I'm getting rid of all the square edges. Trying to keep it all sweeping, so there's no flat places, flat spots. Right, I need to get to that middle. It's quite therapeutic using the spoke shave. I mean, this is easy with this clamp. Be a bit of a pain if you're trying to hang on to it more, but this is clamping it nice, making it quite easy. I mean, it takes a while, but we'll get there. There's no rush. Right, I think before I do any more to that, I'm going to sort out the head of there, sort out that. I'm going to get that old piece out there and then make that fit or close enough on there before I carry on doing this. But yeah, that's working a treat. Feels nice. So as I say, I haven't done this before and I don't know all the technical terms for this, and I think they call, when you put a handle on a axe head, I think they call it hanging an axe, because I think we have to have it in the air and hang it and whack it in, but we'll see when we get to it. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave the video here. I might do a little bit to get this fitted, sorted at the top here, before we're back in here again filming. But we shall see. Who knows what we'll be doing next time. I know this is a short video, but we'll be back again in here soon. And thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you like the video, if you could give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. So I'll catch you next time in the workshop. Stay safe.